Everyone. Oh, let's see. Let's make sure sound and picture look good. We're going to be getting started soon. We'll just give it a moment. Um, Happy Tuesday. It's a holiday day after. Hey, Garrett, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Paige, thank you so much for being here. All right, you all, let me go ahead and introduce myself for anybody new here. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Usually, I am welcoming you to my struggle cooking class, but I'm not cooking today, clearly. We are going to have another chat, and I'm going to be calling these my dining documentaries. Who do we have here? Hey, Tito, thank you so much for being present. So it's not really a new series. I guess I just have a name for them, you all. But you all know I'm a small town girl with big dreams. And one of those dreams includes traveling the world, eating yummy things, and also just, living life and sharing it with you all. So thank you so much for being here. Hi, Justin. Thank you so much for being here. So, if you're new here, usually what I'm doing, I'm cooking, sharing my sugar free, dairy free, and gluten free substitutes with you all. But I do live life. I am a mom. I'm a boy mom of two teenagers, but they're spending a lot more time with their dad, which leaves me to have more time to do some other things. And I'm just sharing that with you all around the wonderful subject of food. I have been working with a metabolic specialist. Was just there today and got my talking to. The holidays are over. I got one more trip this weekend, but I'm going to get back on track. I am maintaining an 80-pound weight loss, and I do feel incredible. But I've got at least 20 more to go, and we are going to get it together, as Nancy tells me. Who do we have here? We have Chelsea's live line here. My first time seeing you here, my dear. She says, hello, sweetheart. I'm here from Mona D's recommendation. Well, thank you for coming. I just went to see Chanté Moore for the second time on the 13th this past Sunday, and she was amazing once again. Love her. Yes, yes, yes. I love Chanté Moore. So, what are we going to talk about today? So, we are going to talk about Chanté Moore. She's an incredible singer. I've shared with you all. I know I'm old. I'm 47. I shared that I had tickets for Chanté Moore with someone younger, and they didn't know who I was talking about. But she is an exquisite R&B singer from my generation, and I think her music is timeless. But what we do on my dining documentaries, it's kind of twofold. So the first hour, we're going to look at the venue. We're going to look at the website. We're going to look at the menu. We're going to look at their online presence. And then everywhere I go, I'm a little shutterbug for you all. I take pictures and video. And then in the second hour, we're going to move towards my actual experience. And I'm going to recap for you all what I ate, what I thought about it, what I liked, what I didn't like. And this is just kind of my little unsolicited review. You all seem to like it. You like my storytelling and it makes you feel like you were there. So I love sharing it with you all. So I am in the Atlanta area and Chanté Moore was here at a place called City Winery. And I have driven past City Winery before. And Chelsea, I don't know if you're also in Atlanta. I guess so if you just saw her this weekend. But let me know where you saw Chanté, if it was also at City Winery. And I have never been to this venue. It is obviously a winery, and they have a restaurant upstairs, and then downstairs they have seating space, and then they also have a stage. And this is like a smaller, more intimate venue where various artists will come through and do their show. I know people that have seen um, different guest performers there. This was my first time going to City Winery. I did like it. And there's a couple things I did not like, so I'll be happy to share those with you all, but I would definitely go back. Chelsea, you said you're actually in Detroit. Well, that makes sense. Absolutely. You are here from Mona's audience. And thank you so much, Mona, for being here. Mona says, please like the live stream. Yes, you all, thank you so much. As you come in, please like the live stream. If you're new here, you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. I do live stream every day. So Chelsea's in Detroit, and that makes sense. That you're part of Mona's community. But man, that shows us that Miss Chanté Moore has been making her rounds. And, for people that are actual singers, real stage performers, clearly they can perform for many, many, many years after they've had a hit album. And I love that. Not too many people And I'm not saying anything about today's music because I'll sound like that old lady, but the truth is, a lot of people are better in the studio than they are live on stage, and so it's always, in my opinion, refreshing when you go to see someone live and they give you a great experience. So I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to chat first about City Winery. I feel a sneeze coming up. We're going to chat about City Winery. Again, I had never been there before, and they have locations all over. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you all. Anybody who's watching on Instagram, if you would like to see the screen share, please find Maggie the Substitute Teacher. I am on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. All right, so let us begin. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Hope you had a good Martin Luther King holiday. We are so grateful for all of the opportunities presented to us. Hopefully it was a day off for you, but if you have to work, I understand. Okay, so let's start with the venue. So I've got a few tabs pulled up. Hopefully they don't break on me. Y'all know sometimes my stuff starts spinning because I am struggle streaming. Okay, so this is the City Winery website, and I'm just going to put, oh, that's the Atlanta tab. I'm just going to drop the links in the chat for you all so you all can always have the information for yourself. Who do we have here? We got Kim G in the house. Hello, my dear. Thank you. And I'm going to start collecting these as I go places and I eat outside of my own home. Usually I cook my own food, but there will be a playlist on my YouTube channel called Dining Documentaries. So anytime I go somewhere, whether it's fancy or whether it's simple, I will be collecting these experiences for you all. And again, this weekend, I will be in San Diego for the lead attorney meetup. And some of you all saw my recap from the first one he had here in Atlanta. And yes, I will be doing it again for San Diego. Okay. Lisa, you made it. Wonderful. Lisa's also a Chanté Moore fan. Okay, so we are looking at the citywinery.com website. And again, this was my first time going to City Winery. I went to the Atlanta location, clearly, but if anybody has been to a City Winery location in a town or city near you, please let me know and let me know your experience. So we're just going to scroll through here so you all can see where they are located. So again, City Winery, and y'all can read, but I'm gonna read it anyway. Intimate concerts, locally made wine. That's good to know. I didn't notice that. I'm not a huge wine connoisseur. I did have wine, but it is nice when you travel different places to try the wine that's local to that area. Here in the South, people may have muscadine wine or the grapes, and you all know more about this stuff than I do, but the soil is different. The grapes are different. And so it is nice if you're able to try local wine, if that's something that you're interested in. All right. So we have City Winery in Atlanta. So we're going to do a deeper dive into here. But just so you all know, City Winery is also available in Boston for our New Englanders. Boston Greenway. I don't know the difference. Chicago. All right. So our Midwest people. And then Chicago Riverwalk. I have been here. So these are restaurants on, oh gosh, can't remember the lake or the river, but it's a beautiful scenic view in Chicago. I've been to a restaurant there. Hudson Valley. I don't know where Hudson Valley is. Maybe I should. Nashville, shout out to the South. So in Tennessee, New York City, there's the late, great Prince. But New York City has a city winery. And then this says City Vineyard, New York City. So apparently they have 2 locations. Good to know. Oh, 3. No, look at this. Cornelius, New York. Grand Central Station, big train station. I remember, coming through here as a small town girl, eyes wide open. Oh, my first New York pizza, it was great. Rockefeller Center has a city winery. Philly, for all of the Northeasterners, East Coast. Pittsburgh has a city winery, and then St. Louis. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. All right, so there are 15 locations for City Winery, just so you all know. Again, I went to the one in Atlanta. Chanté Moore was performing, but you all can check out the website and see if there's a location near you. You can go for the wine tasting experience, You can go for the restaurant experience or you can go for the show experience. So it's not just a venue, it's not just a winery, it's not just a restaurant. It's all three, and you can choose however you would like to visit. Okay, so now we are going to click into Atlanta and we're going to look at the City Winery in Atlanta and see what they have to say on their website. I'm not sure if anybody's ever been to one, but I love sharing this stuff with you all. All right, so let's go here to the Atlanta location. All right, so as you can see here, they've got a banner scrolling. You can see who's coming to Atlanta. Sheila E. Dun 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 dun. Okay, you didn't ask for that. If you're new here, I have random outbursts. I'm working on it. Not really, but yes, I love music. So you all can see Dave Mason, not familiar with him, but he's coming. But you can see here they've got their headliners coming through. Layla Hathaway, daughter of the late great. So you can see this is just rolling through. What is he, a magician? I'm looking at these animals in the background. Okay, so let's just scroll down and see what they say, and then we'll take a look at the menu. Chelsea's playing the drums. I know, for Sheila E. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love it. Yes, thank you all for liking the live stream. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so let's scroll down for the Atlanta location. I would assume they're all the same. So you can see here they have the dining, they have tickets, and I guess venue information. So it says Atlanta's premier venue, restaurant, winery, and event space. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. So if you wanted to have, you know what, I should have known that. Somebody that I was with said that his company actually had like an event at City Winery. So if you manage corporate events for your team and you want to have an outing, a dinner, and a show all together, you can buy a ticket as someone in the public, but you can also, I guess, rent out the space, the whole space, or part of the space, I guess, and have your own private event. So that's good to know as well. What does Miss MJ say? Thank you for being here. She says, is Layla tonight? Let's see. When is Layla coming to Atlanta? Layla Hathaway? No, next month, my dear. So February. Layla Hathaway is coming in February. Okay. So what else do they have at the City Winery? Live music, check. Comedy, that's good to know. And wine events, ooh, ding, ding, ding. That would be a great thing to do. In an intimate venue. Oh, yeah, it was intimate. We were packed in there, but it was lovely. Intimate venue with good food, a full bar, and great wine. So that's good to know. And honestly, I did enjoy the wine. I asked, y'all know I can't make a decision. I get stumped with too many choices, so I always ask the waiter to recommend sweet white or sweet red. I like it sweet. I got the sweet red and I really loved it. Who do we have here? Our one and only lifetime channel sponsor, Mr. Option One, coming through to say hello. Thank you so much for being here, kind sir. Yes, absolutely, Miss MJ. I'm happy to help you out. All right, so let's see what else is going on since I've never been to the City Winery. Okay, so in the Atlanta location, again, it's a small venue. So if you like, being a little bit more up close and personal compared to a stadium show, good food, we will definitely talk about the food, full bar, so that's great to know, and great wine. Let me just fix my, okay, we'll be fine over there. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so you can click here and look at all the shows. So let's just see here what they have on their website as far as options at the City Winery Atlanta. So you can see here, dine with us. All are welcome for wine tasting, brunch, lunch, and dinner. Ooh, they got a brunch menu. I'm thinking brunch, but y'all, we got to get the rest of this weight off. So after this weekend, no more till we get this weight off, because I love a good brunch. Y'all know I love a good tea. I love it going and doing all this stuff and sharing it with you all. Okay, so good to know. They have brunch, lunch, dinner in their restaurant and winery next to the venue. So you can make reservations. So that's excellent. So when I got these tickets for Chanté Moore, of course, Chanté Moore came up on my Facebook and I was like, oh, she's coming to Atlanta. I didn't care the venue. I was like, I want to hear her sing. And so I bought tickets for the show, and you'll see the seating from my pictures. there's a stage, but then there's also like table seating, as opposed to, when you usually go to a concert or a theater, it's front to back, kind of like theater seating. This is not that. This is tables that are arranged so you can dine and you can watch the concert at the same time. So I'm going to show you guys all of that. All right. So what else do they have? So you can make your reservation. And again, you could do the dinner and the show or just the dinner. They have a wine collection and they say it's award-winning wines. This is nice, shipped to your door and free shipping over $150. So if you're a wine connoisseur, you can order a wine. When we arrived, and I think I got a picture of this, when you arrive, they have kind of like a tasting station, and they're handing out, would you like to try our sweet white or sweet, whatever. So you can give the wine a try. So that was nice. Hello, Victoria. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. You all, please check out. Oh, I got so excited. Please check out Victoria, also part of the lead attorney community. She has a YouTube channel on Forex trading. So if you're into finance stuff, Victoria, let us know what you've got coming up next. Please check out Mona's channel. Mona has two channels, one for herself and one for the kiddos, also part of the lead attorney community. So Mona, let us know what you've got coming up next. She's been pumping out some great content and some great live streams. Let me see, anybody else that I missed? If you guys come through, if you have a YouTube channel, a family business, maybe your kids are behaving, please shout it out. You all are here to support me, so I always want to support you. Who do we have here? Angel Fire in the house. Yes, this is my first time seeing you, my dear. Hello. She says, hi, all. Hello, sweetheart. Finally made a live. Yes, City Winery is fabulous. Okay, great. They have a wine club if you're interested. Thank you for sharing. And Angel Fire, if you don't mind letting us know what major city you're close to. I went to the Atlanta location, and this was my first time. So I'd love to know, for those of you all who have been, where else you have been. But first time, but definitely not the last time. All right, so we're back to Atlanta. And then, yes, host a private event. So the person that I was with said that he had like a team meeting there. And you can see here, we create unforgettable private events, including weddings, company events, celebrations, and more. So that's good to know. Okay, so you can see for the Atlanta location, who's coming? Dave Mason, no idea who he is, but he looks very serious. Tinsley Ellis, acoustic. So if you like more folk music, that's coming to Atlanta. What do they have? A winter wine festival. That's coming up this weekend. Unfortunately, this week, not unfortunately, I'm very much looking forward to going to Lead Attorney's event, but I won't be in town this weekend. Okay, wonderful. Congratulations, Victoria. Yes, you reached your subscriber goals. Now you need the watch hours. Absolutely. I'm here to help you all get monetized. So whatever I can do, you all have helped me monetize my passion for food. So Victoria, if you want to let us know where you are on your watch hours, if you've got a playlist or something, we will definitely share. Angel Fire, you're here in Buckhead. Okay, so that's a suburb in the Atlanta kind of midtown area. So Angel Fire has been to City Winery here in Atlanta. Okay, fantastic. I love it. Thank you all. All right, so you can see Chanté Moore is still performing, y'all. If you love my recap, you can catch her tonight. She's performing at 8 p.m. tonight and tomorrow. So you all can see here. Ooh. What else do they have? Restaurant and wine bar. I'm just going to read this because honestly, I've never seen it before. City Winery, Atlanta, is in the heart of the historic Old Fourth Ward, close to the MLK National Historical Park, how timely, and Ebenezer Baptist Church, near the lush greenery of Piedmont Park and the Atlanta Botanical Gardens. Beautiful. Not far from downtown, attractions like Centennial Olympic Park and World of Coke. Complement your visit to these neighborhoods with brunch, lunch, or dinner in our restaurant, where our cuisine is meant to be paired with a great glass of wine. Okay, so good to know. You all can see some of the food scrolling through on the banner. I'm just going down. You can see some of the wines that they have. Again, I'm not really a wine connoisseur. I like it sweet. I had their sweet red, and it was good to me. And this must be what Angel Fire is talking about. So they have a membership program. So you could be a, what is this, Vinophile? Which allows you to buy your tickets without fees. That's good. Anybody bought anything from Ticketmaster, you know about those ticketing fees. And then they have the Vinophile Plus, where you can, I don't know the difference, but I'm not going to go into it too much. But it says Vinophile Plus, the wine club for music lovers, or you could host a private event. How lovely. So yes, if you all can see here on the left, you can see that the downstairs, and this is where we were, but I'm just taking a look at this. So you see over here on the left, they have the stage, and then clearly this is decorated for some type of event, maybe wedding or whatnot. Can be customized to fit your needs. You can see they have the round table set up. When you look at the pictures that I took, it was more like rectangle tables, so it was 2 and 2, so tables of 4. Yes, Chelsea, nice venue. Absolutely. Doesn't it look fancy? I know, right? So you all will see my pictures as we approached on street level. When you enter in, that's kind of like the restaurant level, and then you go downstairs. So that venue that you saw where the concert stage is in the basement of the city winery. So you go in for the restaurant and go down for the concert. So I'm going to show you all of that. All right, all right, so you can see weddings and whatnot. Lovely, lovely. And then you can sign up for their email list. Believe me, once you buy a ticket, you are on the email list. So, yeah, it's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, so you all can see that is City Winery in a nutshell. We are looking at the Atlanta location, but we started and they have 15 different locations. So I just saw the lovely, the incomparable Chanté Moore at 55, which is public record. She sounds and looks incredible. And I have to give you all a disclaimer. I took pictures and video from the event. If you have seen my shorts, if you have seen my, what are they called? Reels. Some of them, I was feeling the music, so I was singing a little bit, not on all of them. So forgive me if I get a little excited. I didn't hit any of the high notes. When we get over to my video, just know if you hear that crazy lady howling, it's me. In my head, we were together, me and Chanté. Okay, class. All right, so let's take a look at the food. Let's talk about the snacks. So let's go up to, all right, so if you look at the menu here, concerts and comedy coming. They have a whole wine list, restaurant, ding, ding, ding. And you can see here again, you can make your own reservation for a private event, join their membership, shop for stuff, and learn more. Okay, we're here for the snacks. So let's go to the restaurant menu. Okay, so let me explain. Oh, am I not sharing it? Did I? Oh, it opens up another tab. Okay, so let me drop this one down and I'm going to go to the other tab. So let me explain. Chelsea's laughing already. You all know, you know me by now. My channel's almost a year old. You know Maggie has outbursts. I'm working on it. Shout out to the Elegance Club. We're having our first meeting tomorrow evening, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. It's open to anyone. If you are a lady, if you have a little lady, or if you like ladies, you are more than welcome to come. This is something that I've been working on privately for a while to refine and to get better for various reasons. And some of you all have asked about it. So I have a free Patreon. It's patreon.com, and then just search Teachable Moments with Maggie. That's my other channel. I think we're streaming on both places now. Maggie the Substitute Teacher will always be food related, but I have a second YouTube channel, Teachable Moments with Maggie, and that's the same name as the Patreon, Teachable Moments with Maggie. You're going to find the soft skills, the etiquette, the elegance, the anything that's non-food related. I just wanted to keep them separate because I never want to put this on anyone who's not interested. But if you're interested, join us. It'll be like a Zoom session. You can cam up or not. I will teach a lesson about some of the stuff that I've worked on. We'll answer questions, and I think it'll be a good time. So you all come check it out. The Elegance Club. Okay, let's look at the menu, class. Chelsea's laughing at me. All right, so let's go to menus for City Winery. And let me explain something. So when we arrived, and you all will see this in the pictures, hopefully I captured it for you. They have a contactless system, which is actually pretty ingenious. At least to me, I don't really get out much. But when you book your tickets, you're actually picking the seat that you want. Just like you would do at Ticketmaster or a lot of movie theaters now, you can actually see a map of the venue, and then you can pick where you want to be, get 2 seats, 1 seat, 4 seat, whatnot. Okay, and so they have the sections. I think it's like premiere, something the closer you are to the stage. So we were kind of like, one set of tables back, so good view. But when you are seated, there is the menu is a QR code on like this plastic like table stand. Hopefully, I got a good picture of it. And don't be like me. The one in front of mine had a tear in the paper. I know, Maggie. So I was looking at the menu at the table next to me. But when you scan the QR code and you place your order, depending on the QR code that you scan, they actually deliver the food to your table. So don't be like me. Make sure you use the QR code that's on the table in front of you. And you all will see when you come in and you give your name at the desk, they take you to your seat. There's water and glasses there. And then you literally will just pull out your phone, scan the QR code, and the menu is completely in the phone. There are servers walking around and they can answer questions and check on you, but you literally order everything from your phone and submit. And because you scan the table number 55, they will bring the food out to table number 55. So you're not waiting for a waiter. They're not giving you a paper menu. I don't know if this is, for like, pandemic protocols or just because there are a lot of people there, but that's how you order your food. Hi, Chandra. Thank you so much for being here. Chandra says, I love City Winery. We have one in Chicago. Absolutely. We just took a look. There are 15 locations, you all. So I love it when you all share with me that you've been here. Let me have a beverage. Speaking of elegance, I'm going to start drinking out of glasses. You all know, shout out to the Walmart water. So I'm going to pour a little sip. And if you all were with me yesterday, you saw that we have a new affiliate program. So just a few weeks ago, I was tossing back the can like a dude. So we're not going to do that. We're going to take an extra step to drink out of a glass like a lady. And if you all saw yesterday, we had a great collab with Alkazone. And you all know I've been using these alkaline drops. Oh, goodness. Forever. My metabolic specialist said, drink more alkaline water. And I was actually there today and she said, your water intake looks good, 3 drops. And it just helps um, level out the pH. I'm not a doctor. Do what works for you. You can buy alkaline water or you can make your own. So I do have a discount link for you all and a discount code. You can get the drops at 15% off and free shipping. It does not expire and you can use it as many times as you want to. So the alkaline water for me, I was just drinking water and it wasn't actually staying to hydrate me. It was just kind of going through. Now with the alkaline drops, I'm actually more hydrated. So let us begin. Who else do we have here? We got Sandy in the house. Hello, my dear. Oh, before I forget, please check out Chandra, also part of the lead attorney community. Chandra has a fitness channel. She does early morning workouts. I'm so proud of her. I was watching her today, but I got to get the kids to school, so I couldn't work out with you. But yes, please check her out and support. We got Sandy in the house. Hello, Sandy. Thank you for being here, my dear. My dear. Who else do we have here? Ex-church girl. She says, hello, so glad you are doing this topic. Plan on B. Maybe I missed something. You haven't been to City Winery yet. How is parking? Okay, we're going to talk about that. Excellent question. I will answer it. Give me just a second. You're here in Atlanta, so we're going to talk about parking. And what does Miss MJ say? Grandpa with his flip phone might be hungry without a camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you all know I'm old. Sorry, I try to put a comb in my hair, but just let it rock. It's raining today, so I just kind of have this. Um, it is what it is. Yes, so you do need probably a smartphone to scan it. I'm sure if Grandpa came to see Chanté Moore, I didn't think about this. Like, if you can't scan it, I'm sure one of the wonderful servers would bring you a paper menu. But yes, Chanté Moore is in her 50s. Y'all know I'm 47. And so this was a more mature crowd, but QR codes are kind of becoming the way that we live. So hopefully, maybe you're with someone who can scan it for you. Chandra says the menu is new. We used to have servers. Good to know. For those of you all who have been to City Winery, thank you for updating me. This was my first time. So Chandra is saying they used to have servers. So I've only been once to see Chanté Moore. So I don't know if this setup with the QR codes was just for the concert, so they don't have servers like walking by and blocking your view, or if this is something they're doing because of the pandemic. I'm not sure, but this was our experience. So thank you for sharing that. All right, so let's look at the food, you all. All right, so when we click on the City Winery menu, and I will make this a little bit bigger. All right, did I click on the right one? Okay, sorry, y'all. I had it open. Let me, okay, making sure you all can see. And I will tell you what I had and I will show you what I have. All right, so this is City Winery Atlanta, a very basic menu. And you can tell from the format because it's going to come up on your cell phone. It's literally just a vertical column, no pictures, nothing. This is where I struggle. I can be indecisive. So if you ever go out with me, usually it comes down to two things like, ooh, I can't decide. And then I ask the waiter if he or she can recommend something. I did that. I did not like what I was recommended, so I changed it, and they were wonderful about it. Okay, so let me close some of these tabs, you all, so I'm not clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, there we are. So you can see here for soups and salads, they have Caesar. If you like sushi, they have your poke bowl. Ooh, they have a chowder. This time of year where I am in Atlanta, we've had a lot of cold and rain, so a nice soup would be nice. However, the way we were packed in there, it was quite warm, so you probably wouldn't need the chowder. What does ex church girl say? Do they have a caloric count or calorie count on the menu? I don't believe so, my dear. Let's take a look. All right. I'm not seeing calories. I'm just seeing prices. So you're just gonna have to, yeah, go with it. Let me see if I can do this. Maybe this is if I make it a little bit smaller. Will it show? No, not really. Let me see. Okay, let me just go back down. No calorie counts, my dear. Okay, so let's make it bigger. All right. So you've got your soup and salad and then shared plates. Now, this is what I like. I'm the type of girl, I know people don't want you eating off their plates, and we learn that's actually poor etiquette, so don't do it. But if you're out with friends and you have the type of people who can't decide you want to taste a lot of things, then you can order different appetizer or samplers to share. You're welcome, my dear. I am here to educate and inform. Absolutely. All right. So, what do they have for shared plates? So you can get a cheese plate, cured meat, so your deli meats, hummus, that's nice. So if you're a vegetarian scholar, a charcuterie board option. Oof, all right. Ooh, this sounds yummy. The whipped feta cheese. Oh my God, that sounds good. Burrata. I wanted to get that, but the person that I was with was like, I'm not eating that. So we didn't have that. But if I go again, I would probably get burrata. Those of you all that were with me when we did the pickle pizza for the kids, if you remember that fresh mozzarella, not the shredded one that we put on the pizza first, but the one that was soaked in water in the little balls, and I just kind of tore it and it had the cream on the inside, and it was fresh mozzarella. God, that is burrata. And you can get it from cow's milk, but since I avoid cow dairy, I usually get the one made from buffalo milk. All right, so you could get the burrata plate with cranberry relish, cilantro pesto, fennel, hazelnuts, orange, and sourdough. So that's basically think of soft cheeses and all the little dips that you have your little crusty bread and you dip it in there. If you like those type of crunchy breads and then creamy cheeses and then the dips and relishes, keep going, Maggie. All right, Brussels sprouts, okay, for those of us who like a good Brussels sprout. Look at this, mushroom and goat cheese risotto balls. That sounds yummy. See, here's my problem. Y'all know I'm team greedy. I want some of everything. It all sounds good. I don't need to eat it all, but I want to taste everything. Greedy. All right, so let's continue. Kung Pao cauliflower. This is becoming very popular as a substitute for chicken wings, so you can get your cauliflower. Truffle fries. Someone across from us did get the truffle fries, but for me, the truffle oil is a little heavy, or at least it was. Change my Wi-Fi here. At least it was when we were at the. Oh gosh, I forgot the movie theater that had the truffle fries. Ooh, Chelsea's here for the Parmesan truffle fries. Now, have you had them before, or you just like them? It does sound fancy, though, doesn't it? On a cheat day, exactly. That's the problem in having too many cheat days. Absolutely. But they do sound yummy. See, I'm the one that I'm like, I want you to order them, and then I want to have like two of your fries just for research purposes, just to taste. Chelsea says, I have had them before. Okay, and they're delicious. Well, add that to the burrata. Now I have to go back. All right, what else do they have there? Of course, welcome to the South. We got a good chicken wing with a dry rub. Ooh, Alabama barbecue sauce. Lord of mercy. I did have this, the duck quesadilla. So I will go ahead and tell you all when I asked the server, I couldn't decide between the duck quesadilla and they have a chicken sandwich on the menu, and he recommended the chicken sandwich. However, when I received it, the temperature was not good. It was, in my opinion, cold. And when I want a chicken sandwich, I want the chicken like hot and juicy. I want the bun soft and buttery. I want the cheese melting down. The cheese still looked like this. Like literally someone had just taken it out of the pack and slapped it on there. The cheese was still at attention. We are not doing that. Again, you all understand it's a cheat day. I can't eat like this all the time. Clearly, that's been my problem. So when I do get a cheat meal, I want to enjoy it. So he was so gracious to take it back. And we can talk about that in our etiquette and elegance classes. Should you or should you not send food back? But I really wanted to enjoy my food. And the other thing, there were two ladies across from us, and when I couldn't decide, she had actually ordered the duck quesadilla. And I looked at her and I said, How is that? She's like, Oh, I'm so glad you asked. It's not good. Don't get it. Excuse me. Wow. That was a bit much. Let's carry on. Y'all are laughing at me. Okay. Y'all know how I do. All right, let's see what else. The duck quesadilla. What comes on it, just so you all know? So it's braised duck with goat cheese, ding, 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 on a spinach tortilla with cranberry relish on the side and lime crema. So that's kind of like a sour cream infused with lime. I loved it. But y'all know I like goat's cheese and I like duck. So it's kind of that gamey, like stronger chicken meat. And then goat's cheese has got that funky kind of sour cream blue cheese. So you've got to like those strong flavors, and then cranberry on top of all of that. I loved it. But if you don't like that, if you just want a regular like chicken quesadilla with pico de gallo, this was a bit forward for you. What does Mr. Option One say? The cheese looked like what, Maggie? Oh, Mr. Option One is having fun with me. That's okay. Y'all know I cut up over here. Yes, thank you. Oh, Lisa says send it back is that my motto? All right, so I'm going to give what I have learned, and I did send the food back for the reasons that I explained to you all. When I go out, you all see me in the kitchen. I cook all the time, and I love being home. But when I go out, it is a treat, and I want to be able to enjoy my food. So we've talked about this. If you all have been with me in some of the other training that I've learned, and I don't know everything, I am a student. I'm just sharing with you all. When you go out with others to dine, it's not about the food, it's about the company that you're with. And I know, believe me, especially when you're hungry. We've talked about eating something before you go. But let's say you're with a group, it's an after work function, and you order, everybody orders, and the food comes at the same time. Let's say your French fries were a little bit lukewarm and you like your french fries hot. I'm making it up. If you send the food back, it disrupts the rhythm of the outing because now everybody else is eating, you're not. You're looking at them eat. They're looking at you wondering if they should slow down. You send it back to the kitchen. They're having to remake your food and bring it out. And then everybody else is done. And then you're just getting started on your food. So when you're with others, the proper etiquette is, and I've learned this, if it's edible and you can just push through it, it's better to just eat it. And then maybe at the end of the meal, especially if you're paying for yourself, then you will quietly, privately, never out loud for other people to hear, and you quietly get the waiter's attention. Not this thing, we've talked about that. And you let the waiter know, unfortunately, especially if you didn't eat it all, my fries were cold or this was not to my liking. You never know. They may take it off of the bill for you or offer to compensate in some other kind of way. But at least you haven't disrupted the flow of the dining experience. Now, where it is acceptable, and I have learned this, and this is what I'm sharing with you all, and we'll be talking more about this type of content tomorrow night in the Elegance Club. If your food is inedible, for example, undercooked poultry, or you ordered a steak, let's say you want your steak well done and it comes rare, but it's so bad that you cannot eat it or you won't eat it, then yes, you should quietly let the server know. Because I was there for a concert, which was an hour plus, I decided to send back my chicken sandwich. You all will see it, but just wanted to offer that to you all. If you can push through it for the sake of just keeping the rhythm going, because again, proper etiquette is always about making others feel comfortable around you. So being on your best behavior, if you will, because you don't want to have all eyes on me. And when you sit back and you're like, this is no good or whatever, then it makes people stop what they're doing and pay attention to you to make sure you're okay. So just wanted to share that. Lisa says, send it back. I am never here to say what to do or not to do. I am just sharing with you all what I have learned. So, what does Lisa say? Lisa says, yes, sending it back is her motto. But Lisa also says, but my husband hates that, so I don't do it as much. So, I'm not going to say anything about that. But yes, let's be mindful, especially when we're dining with others. Now, of course, again, if this is a special meal, and like I said, for me, I don't go out much. And so I really wanted to enjoy my food. And I absolutely enjoyed the duck quesadilla. But, you know, people people have opinions and we have to respect that. Mona is laughing. Mona says, yes, be courteous. And you know what, we all make decisions that are best for us, but if you want to refine, it's just good to know these things, especially if you're at a business meeting, if you're in a setting with, I don't know, in-laws, family, maybe not so much, girlfriends, maybe not so much, guy friends. I don't think guys care. They get their food wrong and it's like, yeah, whatever, I'll eat it. And we're like, oh, send it back. But, something to keep in mind. Chelsea says, yes, indeed. What does Lisa say? Oop. Okay, forgive me, y'all. I'm gonna have an outburst. Lisa's got a man at home, and she's so good to him. Can't help it, y'all. I can't help it. I really want to keep those on the inside, but y'all know I have these outbursts. Lisa said that's how she keeps her man at home. Well, all right. All right. Lisa says share the content and hit the like. Man, Lisa's coming through, y'all. Okay. Dear, what does Mr. Option One say? He says, fellas, grab the wait staff quietly and say, can you take care of this for my lady? I'll take care of you on the tip. You'll be amazed how that problem gets solved. Excellent tip. Excellent tip from Mr. Option One. I love this community. So, yes, ladies, let us know how you would handle it. Men, let us know how you will handle it. Mr. Option One says, quietly handle this with the wait staff as the man if you're dining with a lady. But ladies, that requires that we quietly voice our disapproval to the man that we're with. Again, not making a scene, not loud, not shouting across the dining floor to get their attention, not making any noise, but just quietly saying, yes, the temperature's a bit cold. And when I mentioned that my chicken sandwich was a bit cold, he was like, let me take that off for you right away. They want you to have a good time. So if you're alone or with girlfriends, you could quietly get the waiter's attention. If you're with a gentleman, such as Mr. Option One, maybe you let him know and he will handle it. I love this, y'all. I love this. I'm sorry, I just had another outburst, but I could nerd out on this space. Okay, what does Chandra say? I won't send it back and I won't eat it either. I don't feel comfortable sending it back. And you know what? Chandra brings up a really good tip. The wait staff, if they're trained properly, y'all, we were taking a huge detour, but I love it. The wait staff, if trained properly, they will be watching how you're progressing with your meal. And you all know they'll come through and ask, are you still working on this or are you done? And if you don't want to send it back and you just say, I'm finished, they may actually ask you, was everything okay? And then that's your opportunity if you want to say something. Nobody's asking you to suffer in silence, but there are ways that we can voice our opinion or disapproval without making a scene. All right, Mona is still laughing. Chelsea is saying yes. Mona said, Mona said, Lisa got a man. Lisa let us know. Hubby don't like it, so I'm not doing it. Okay, Lisa said yes. What is Rodney's back? Rodney says, I just love those spontaneous Maggie moments of my outbursts. Y'all know. I'm always like, that's why I'm in these elegance classes. I don't know if they're working. Who do we have here? Another gentleman in the community. Thank you so much. Brandon counting down. Delta's been messaging me to get ready for my flight. We will see Brandon this weekend. Hello, hello. Mona is still laughing. Yes. Okay. So we took a little detour talking about whether or not to send your food back. It's up to your decision. And we talked about the proper etiquette. Mr. Option One gave us ways to handle it. Chandra told us how she would handle it. Lisa told us how she would handle it. And I'm letting you all know what I did. But usually I don't send food back. All right. Let's continue. All right, so I did get the duck quesadilla. You all will see that, or maybe you already saw it in the reel that I did. They have cauliflower tacos. This is great for our vegetarian scholars or vegan scholars. Looks like they have, look, even gluten free. They have so many different options. But I'm gonna be honest with you all. Somebody asked me about my channel. Do you cover like healthy options when you eat out? And I was like, no, I probably should. But because I'm home all the time. I work from home gratefully and I don't really go out much. I usually stick really on my plan when I'm home, but if I do go out, I like to enjoy. Need to rein it back in, but yes. All right, so let's see what else is on the menu. All right, so we talked about what else did we see here? We went through the shared plates, which are the appetizers, and soups and salads. So let's see what they have on their entree menu. City Winery burger. So those of you who like a big burger and fries, they have a smash burger, an impossible burger for our vegan scholars. This is what I got at first. And of course, when I asked the waiter, he said, I like the chicken sandwich. Excuse me. Brandon, you're here. Shout out to the Walmart water. Hello, sir. He said, I like the chicken sandwich with cheese and bacon. So, of course, I had to get the chicken sandwich with cheese and bacon. And the taste was okay. It's just the temperature was not okay. Hello, Linda, with the love notes. Excuse me. Thank you so much for being here. Excuse me. So they had the fried chicken sandwich. Ooh, they had salmon on the menu. I missed that. See, that's the thing. These menus, once they get too long, I stop like 3 lines in. And I'm like, help. I don't know what to get. For our pescatarian scholars, you have salmon as an option, and then steak frites. Is that little pieces of steak? Um, yeah, ribeye and truffle fry. So you could get a proper steak. They also have a pizza menu, margarita pizza, my namesake, for your vegetarian option. Burrata and prosciutto, so that's our creamy, pull apart mozzarella cheese flatbread with prosciutto, those salty, like Italian, not ham, but very thin, savory. Oh, so good. What else is on the pizza menu? You can get a pear and fig pizza. How about that? Y'all know I got so many like nasty comments about the pickle pizza. Marcus asked for it. Look, I am not the food police. Eat what you like. If you don't like what I cook, that is totally fine. Please do what works for you. But look, they even have a pear and fig pizza. That's got to be nice. What a sweet pizza, if you like that, with bechamel and blue cheese, arugula. Ooh, that sounds very like earthy and sweet. A Pont City Market pizza. We're going to talk about that. I know someone had a question about parking, so we're going to talk about that when we get to our live pictures. We're almost done here. Oh, look, you can even substitute if you all want to be gluten free. You can substitute a cauliflower crust instead of a flour crust. So you can have, I don't know what arrabbiata is. Now I want to know. Let me just check. It's a pizza sauce. Okay, it's a sauce. And then mozzarella sausage. You can get a mushroom and peppers pizza on a cauliflower crust. So that's an option. And then you had me at hello. They have a small dessert menu. I did get the chocolate budino. There's a whole experience with that. You all will see. Oof. Who's here for dessert? S'mores, creme brulee, and apple pie panna cotta. Okay, I'm already feeling greedy. Let me share you all another etiquette rule I just learned. If you are out with a gentleman, for example, a Mr. Option One, we need to let the man lead as far as what you order on the menu. So if he orders something in the sandwich and salad price range, you should find something comparable. You don't order the ribeye if he's ordered a chicken sandwich, unless, and it could be the man or whoever has asked you or is paying for the meal out of respect, unless they say, feel free to have whatever you would like. In addition to that, what I have learned, and this one applies to me because y'all know I'm greedy and I love dessert. When the meal is done, if the person who has asked you out is not ordering dessert, then you do not order dessert. Unless they say something like, I don't eat sweets, but feel free to order whatever you want off the dinner menu. So let's just say it's a lady and a gentleman out. You would follow the gentleman's lead as far as ordering if they have asked. Now, of course, if you're going Dutch and doing that thing where everybody pays 50-50, have at it. But that's an etiquette rule that I have learned. So I'd just like to share with you all. We're going to talk more about this kind of stuff tomorrow evening in the Elegance Club. But we can all get better. And it's just good to know this stuff, at least in my opinion. So you know the proper etiquette, and then you decide what works for you. Uh-oh, Brandon's coming up. Brandon says, who complained about the pizza? They don't have to watch it. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you all. I don't know these people. Y'all know we have people that watch from the clouds and ninja watch, and that's fine. I never, you know, you all are all welcome. I call this the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube, and you all know why. My mom could be on, the boys could be on. Um, was it yesterday? No, when was Marcus here? Over the weekend, I did an episode. It's called Pickle Pizza for the Kids because Marcus came home from his dad's, and I said, do you want anything special? And he said, can you make that pickle pizza again? And Marcus is our oldest son. And so I made the pickle pizza. You all know I always live stream when I'm in the kitchen for you. And so because it said pickle pizza for the kids and I showed, the video, there were a few comments on the reel that says, that looks disgusting. Ooh, your kids must have done something really bad to get that. There was just some kind of like, look, it doesn't hurt my feelings. Look, this is a public platform. If you're going to put yourself out there, you got to be ready for it. It doesn't bother me at all. But I'm thinking to myself, it was a name I didn't recognize. And so what kills me is that people aren't actively engaged like you all. I'm having a little bit of a rant. Give me 30 seconds. People who aren't actively engaged like you all, I love it when you all tell me, I like this, I don't like that. You're part of the community. But in the corporate space, we used to call it, forgive me, the swoop and poop. When somebody who's not really engaged will just come to a meeting and then just drop the bomb. And it's kind of like, well, that came out of nowhere. And then they're gone just as fast as they came. And it's like, how is that helpful? But again, Brandon says they don't have to watch it and you don't have to eat it. Lisa, on the contrary, you all, I get very little hate here. But it was cute. Something I said, I think I did burgers for the boys or pizza for the kids. And somebody else was like, could you be my mom? Like a grown man. Lisa even said she made the pickle pizza and she loved it. My channel I have a love of food, you all. I am very curious, and I'll try just about anything. Some of us are creatures of habit, and we just eat the same thing. So, if you don't like it, I'll be cooking again tomorrow. So it's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, but thank you, Brandon. Thank you for coming in to protect. I love it. Almond Eye says, hey, y'all. Hey, Almond Eyes. Almond Eye is also part of the lead attorney community. She has a YouTube channel. Please let us know what you've got coming up. What does ex church girl say? If on a date, is it okay to order dessert, Maggie? So again, ladies, what I have learned, and I broke this rule, but maybe it was research purposes bad, Maggie. If on a date with a gentleman and you are a lady, we are to follow his lead with the ordering. So if he orders or offers an appetizer, then you can get an appetizer or share one. If he orders an entree or you look at the entree that he's ordering and you stay within that price range. If he gets a sandwich, you don't get, the lobster. The proper etiquette is if he does not order dessert, we do not order dessert. Unless he says something like, oh, I don't really eat sweets, but you can order whatever you want off the dessert menu. Then have at it. But we should be grateful. And again, just like a business setting or a family setting, the date is not about the food. I know. The date is not about the food. The purpose of dating is actually to find out if this is a match. So, what if, I'm making this up, what if he's like, ready to go, check please, and we're like, oh, I'm not done, I want dessert. I don't think that would be the best. So that's the etiquette. I had to learn it too. Just sharing. What does Almond Eye say? I learned that long ago. I usually let him order for me. All right. So I can see if he knows me as well as he thinks he does, if we've been out a few times. Okay. So Almond Eyes is letting the gentleman order for her. That's also very nice. I am more adventurous. I even have this weird quirk. Like, I usually narrow down my choice down to two or three things. This is so weird. But I like to order last because I have this weird spooky thing. Like I can't get the same thing that other people have. I don't know. It's a challenge of mine. So, and I like to try something different. If they have a special of the day, like I'm all for that. We all have our things, but we're going to be talking about food for a long, long time to come. But I love that, Almond Eyes. Thank you, my dear. Mona says, Brandon, negative folk go searching for. It doesn't bother me. I know some people who have other kinds of channels get a lot of, I won't even say hate, but yeah, they were basically saying, what kind of a mother am I to give my kids pickle pizza? What kind of kids do I have that want pickle pizza? I don't know, but I made it for them and they loved it. Y'all saw Marcus rocking back and forth eating that. Ex church girl says, oh, I didn't know you shouldn't order dessert if your date doesn't. We need to follow their lead. But we will learn together. So join us in the Elegance Club. It's my free Patreon and my other channel, Teachable Moments with Maggie. Uh-oh, okay, you all are talking to each other. What does Chandra say? I made the pickle pizza. It was so good and you used a vegan pizza. Look, see? Pickle pizza, it was a vegetarian pizza. You could make it vegan if you want to use your vegan cheese options. I always say I'm not the food police for a reason. If I see somebody, and honestly, I'm going to go off on another etiquette tangent. It's actually poor etiquette to criticize other people's food. If you don't like it, you don't have to say anything. We've talked about this before. Things don't have to come out of your mouth that you're thinking. Think whatever you want. But what did they tell us growing up? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. So yes, we shouldn't criticize other people's food. If they, if you're in someone's home and they offer it to you, you could take a bite or two if you want to and just say thank you, but you don't have to be rude. Comes with the territory though, right? Chandra used vegan cheese on her pickle pizza. I love it. What does ex-church girl say? What about taking a doggy bag home? I had to learn it too. And I shared with you all, we did a Zendaya episode, and I shared with you all, I was so bad. Not only would I Do I want to say this? Yes, I'll say it. Not only would I take a doggy back home, I would ask for a to-go beverage. So let's say I was drinking sweet tea, they would have to get me like a paper cup and like I could pour my tea. Who does that? So to answer your question, no. Especially at fine dining restaurants, you do not take a doggy bag home. Now, however, if the server comes and they're clearing the plates and they offer, would you like for me to pack this for you? Absolutely. Sometimes they pack it for you directly at the table. Sometimes they take it off to the kitchen and then bring it all boxed up for you. But you do not take a doggy bag home. And it's because we're not really eating to get full. So we need to eat what we can consume and enjoy and still, maintain the conversation. But this is not about taking a meal home for later. Absolutely not, unless they offer. But no, that is not the proper etiquette. Almond Eye says, I totally get it. Who do we have here? Man, the gentlemen are coming in strong. And let me just say, hello, Condemnia. Let me just say, the Elegance Club is for everyone. If you're a lady, if you have little ladies, um, or if you like ladies, you are all welcome. I have been on an etiquette and elegance journey because I need it. And if you all saw my interview with Luke Hazley, it's been something that I was thinking about, and we're going to start it. It's completely free, but it's not going to be on YouTube. It will be like a Zoom type call. The details are on my Patreon. It will be tomorrow night, Wednesday, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. You can just listen in. I will come to teach a lesson. We'll do Q&A, and I'm collecting a lot of material. I'm just going to be sharing with you all what I've learned, mistakes that I've made, ways we can all get better. I do have a heart for that because y'all know I'm a boy mom, so I don't have daughters or sisters. Condemnia. I know we're all over the place. Condemnia says, what are we talking about? We are finishing up the menu from City Winery. I just went to see Chanté Moore, and now we are going to listen and watch the video. Disclaimer, you may hear me singing a little bit, okay? I know, y'all. Sorry. That wasn't the topic, but we kind of went there. It's all coming out. I've been trying to beat it back, but y'all keep asking, and I love it. Ex-church girl is laughing. Mona says they can kick rocks. Yeah, the haters on my channel. What kind of mother are you to give your kids pickles on pizza? Okay. Oh, my goodness. What does it Rodney say? Doggy bag confessions. You love it. Oh, yeah. Look, I'm never going to sit here and act like I have it all together, y'all. I've had to do a lot of work, and the work still continues, but I enjoy it. And so I don't mind sharing with you. I think that's how we help each other, by saying what we used to get wrong. I'm never going to act like I woke up like this. No, y'all see me. I have outbursts all the time. Ex-church girl says this is excellent advice. Oh, I'm so glad it's helpful, sweetheart. Oh, Mona is still laughing. Okay. Condemnia is enjoying the conversation. Thank you, sir. Hello, Ebony. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. Ebony says, I usually like for the man to order for me. Likewise. I love it. Who do we have? My first time seeing you here, Mrs. K.P. Bailey. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. All right, everyone. I think we have made it through the menu. So again, this was at City Winery. This is the type of menu that you could easily view on your cell phone, just text, no pictures, and you can see the format, kind of this vertical format. Again, for anyone who just hopped on, when you sit at your table, there's a placard with a QR code. You order from your phone. The wait staff brings the food. Make sure you use your own QR code. And now we're going to go over to the live pictures. Went to see Chanté Moore, and this was a dinner and concert venue. My first time being there. City Winery has 15 different locations. I went to the one this weekend here in Atlanta. Who do we have here? Genesis is in the house. Hello, my dear. Teachable Moments with Maggie. Yes, she's on my other channel. Anytime there's something like this that kind of straddles a little bit of straight cooking, will always be Maggie the Substitute Teacher. But when I have experiences that I want to share with you all, and I think you all like it, I'm going to put it on both channels, because this could be a great date night. You could be out with your girlfriends. You could go out by yourself, business meetings, family gatherings. This would be great for any of that. Mrs. KP Bailey says, thank you. I'll catch the replay for sure. Yes, absolutely. All right, so let's take down the menu. And now let's go to the pictures. All right, let me take this one down. I don't know what this is. I have one that's just a black screen. Okay, so. All right, so let me go back. So again, and hopefully this comes up. Y'all know my stuff just, is it doing that thing again? Is it spinning? Okay, finally. All right, so I took lots of pictures and video, lots of video here, so I'm going to walk you all through the experience. So in Atlanta, if you all were with me, I did so much stuff. Was it New Year's Day? Oh gosh, I can't remember. When I did the rooftop at Ponce City Market, the 9 Mile station, I don't remember where it was. If you all remember, there is a former Sears warehouse in Atlanta, outside of Atlanta. It used to be kind of like a factory where the Sears catalog and other stuff went out. They closed or whatever, and the building was just kind of vacant for a while. They have now repurposed that space into, we have a lot of these communities in the Atlanta area that are kind of like live, work, play communities. So they have like shopping on the first level, they have office space, and then they also have residential space. So we have a lot of these type of communities popping up. So it's in that area close to Ponce City Market. City Winery is literally like just a block from there. So whoever asked about parking, City Winery, there was a little bit of street parking, and you will see that. However, they encourage people to park at the Ponce City Market parking deck, or there is valet. So we did valet, but there is a parking garage next to Ponce City Market. You can park there and walk a block to the restaurant. All right. Who do we have here? The one and only Notorious Kevin Brooks. I love the gentleman coming through. He says, hello, Maggie, Mona, and scholars. You're driving and listening in. You are most welcome, sir. What does Genesis say? Oh, Kevin is also a YouTuber. Kevin is part of the lead attorney community. He has a reaction channel, so please check him out as well. Genesis says, OMG-ness, I love the white roses. I'm trying, y'all. Y'all, I know. Those used to be on top of the fridge, but I moved them down here. So I'm trying to step it up, you all. I'm trying to drink out of a glass, and I am hopelessly feminine. Does not equate to elegant. I'm trying to step it up and get better. So thank you for noticing that. Yes, I have a little bit of and these are, did we talk about this on this stream? I can't remember. I think these are the $1 million roses, which just means they are real roses, but they have been preserved. I used to buy roses every week. There's a flower shop close to the church that I go to, and it was kind of like a treat for myself. Learned that in etiquette and elegance too, just to bring a little bit of fine things at your budget level into the home. But buying fresh flowers every week, it can get expensive, and none of us are incredibly wealthy. And so I found these flowers, and they're real roses, and they last like a year or more. So yes, white rose is my favorite color. So I'm glad you like it. What does Mr. Option One say? He says, this was a great show. Chanté is a great live singer. So apparently, several of you all have seen Chanté. I am so excited. So let's get to it. Chelsea saw her, says, yes, indeed, Mr. Option One. Chelsea says, she doesn't even need the music. Her acapella is fire. And yes, you all are going to hear it. So if you like good singing, not me, you will hear Chanté. Ex-church girl says, noted. Oh, wonderful. You asked about the parking. Yes. So you have street parking, minimal. You'll see that. Valet parking. I think it was about $20. I didn't pay, but I think it was about $20 to valet. And then they have the parking garage, which I think is $2 per hour. So if you're there for like a 3-hour dinner and a show, I think it's about $6. Mr. Option One is here for the valet, of course. Mr. Option One, we wouldn't think anything otherwise for you, sir. What does Ebony say? Maggie, I don't even use plastic cups, only glass, no mugs, only delicate teacups. Look at Ebony. Ebony needs to come teach us, because y'all, I was tossing back this can like a dude. Nobody said anything, y'all. So yes, I am trying to do better, especially in the dining space. But yes, and also in all seriousness, I was telling my metabolic specialist this earlier today. One of the things that's helped me on my journey is to buy, I have the regular dinnerware for the family, but you all know how like I keep special pots in the oven for y'all. I have special plates that I eat on. That one square plate, I have one of them. I use glasses like this to drink out of. Not the When you have boys, my house can be quite industrial. And so I try to find little things. And these come from Brandless. I think they're $4. But little things to kind of help me remember to be more delicate because you all know I had to work on my gestures. Ooh, ooh. Lisa is back. You're just in time. We're going to the videos now. Lisa says I had to deal with a meltdown. We have been there. Those of us that are parents, look, I got 2 teenagers and we still have meltdowns. Had an argument going to school this morning, so believe me, I understand. Brandon, another high value man in our community, says valet is always the way to go. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so embarrassed. Y'all, I drive a Kia and sometimes I feel embarrassed, if I'm being really honest, when I go to these fancy places and I see them parking all of these nice cars and I'm like, there's a backpack back there and some swim trunks. And so I usually find, I'm embarrassed. I usually find like, somewhere else to park, but a work in progress. We're all going to get there. So Mr. Option 1 is here for valet. Brandon L. Jet is here for valet. Ex Church Girl says, I saw Chanté at Cobb years ago. Yes, it's still on YouTube, and I heard she nailed it. Genesis is here to say, just a quick hey, Genesis is having a good time. She has teachable moments all to herself. Oh my goodness. Y'all are saying hello. And yes, thank you, Mona, for dropping everybody's channel. I appreciate that. All right. Let us almanize this. I pull up in my Camry quick. Does Bill Gates really drive a Camry? Oh my gosh, I suddenly feel better. Okay, well, Almadize is putting her Camry in valet. I'm a little self-conscious, but it's okay. I'm a small town girl with big dreams. We're going to get there. Ebony says, no worries, Mag. Some of those Kias are really nice. I think so. I paid cash for mine. I've never had a car payment. Nobody asked about that. But it's like 12 years old. It still runs. In my mind, as long as I got these big, healthy boys who put their, gear and slam stuff around, no, I'll get a new car when they are gone. They are both in high school and I can see the light. Oh, Lisa's over there with you. Victoria is laughing. Yes, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh. Ex church girl is laughing at me. Lisa says, I love my dirty mom Jeep. I mean, I do have a man who comes, like I have everything come to the house. There's a mobile car wash. He comes, I live in a cul-de-sac. He hits all of us up. I just pull it out of the garage. He gets it squeaky clean and I pull it all the way in. What in the world? Rodney says, let's get to the video. Yes, sir. All right. Having my sidebars. All right, y'all, let's go. All right, so let's go. Let me see if I can. Rodney is like, Maggie, enough already. Let me move this over. I'm looking at the comments, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to leave the sound off until we get to the singing part because that's what y'all want to hear. So let's see, what is this showing us here? So this is pulling up to City Winery. So this is just from the street. Hopefully it's not going to keep spinning forever. Let me take the, what's this called down? Okay. I'm scared to refresh, y'all know. See, I just sat here. Okay, I think we're going to start moving. Let me close some of this stuff down. Okay, so you all see the sign there, Pont City Market. So we talked about that Sears Roebuck space. So this, you can see Pont City Market is kind of behind there. Let me refresh, y'all. I don't know why it's just spinning. I always get to this point. I have all the tabs up, and then it gets to this point, and it's just kind of like hanging on. Okay, so we're going. I think I'm walking now. Are we walking? Let's see. Let me go back just a second, y'all. All right. Okay. So this is the first one. So you can see we're pulling up. And so we talked about, so there's City Winery. You can see the street parking. So if you get there early enough, you can park on the street and I guess pay with the meter. But we're pulling up to City Winery and then going to go around. And then you can see in the back here, the behind the City Winery, that back here, that's that Pont City Market. So it's literally just on the back of that. Okay. All right. And so now we're pulling up and I think we're walking. So we valeted and we're walking in. So I'm just kind of doing a little 360. I know it's a little crazy, but you all can see how close we are to Pont City Market. So you can see like okay. So you can see again, we talked about this before. The first floor is like shops and restaurants, and then they have like retail space and office space. Okay. So you can kind of see where this is. Now we're walking in. Let's see. All right, so just taking some pictures around. So you can see, I think this is the valet. I'm not sure, but this is kind of like just think of like a courtyard. Okay, so think of like a U-shaped building. And then in the middle, they have like some green space. And then around the green space, they have like parking. And that's where the valet is. So this is where they will valet park your car, or you can self-park in the parking garage. All right. And then just more, you can. So it's cold, but we're walking up. You can see they have outside seating. So if you wanted to lounge outside in the west, you can. Clearly, I'm walking fast, so some of my pictures aren't great. Okay, so now we've come in. I don't know if I got any pictures of the restaurant, but I did explain to you all. Let me just pause right here. When you come in from the street, you're at the restaurant level. And again, the City Winery has a winery, a restaurant, and a concert area. So the restaurant is on street level when you walk in, and then you go down the stairs to get to the stage area. Oh, all right. Just taking a car and looking. Oh gosh, y'all are here. Lisa says, I love my dirty mom Jeep. Rodney said, let's get to the video. Yes, sir. Condemnia says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why have a car payment if you don't need to? Okay, let's continue. So you all see we're walking down and you can see a little bit of the wine. So we're going down. Very nice. Okay, so because they have a winery, and I don't know anything about winemaking, but I'm just showing you all. I don't know if they do tours or whatever. I don't know if this stuff actually works or they just have it for display, but they have that beautiful wall of like wine bottles and I guess this area maybe where they bottle it. I don't know. All right. So now we have come down in, and I didn't capture it because we were just kind of moving fast, but there is um, like a hostess stand, if you will, when you come downstairs. And the hostess stand, you buy your tickets online, you just let them know your name, and then they come and take you to your tables. So let me show you all. Now we're downstairs. So you can see here the seating. So you see the stage, and you see how the tables are four, and they're kind of like turned sideways, right? So you're facing each other. So you'll have to, go like this or turn to look at the stage, which is fine. They have like that set of two and then a walkway, and then the next set of two, which is where we were, and then a walkway, and then it goes back. And so you'll pick your actual seat when you order your tickets. But you all can see here, a mature crowd. They've got water and silverware and glasses on the table. I think there was a video showing like who's coming up next, but I just kind of panned the room so you all can see, okay, showing you who's coming next, upcoming shows. So you can see here, we're waiting. No pre-show and no encore. But let me see if you all can see. Look at the table here. So there was a water glass or a water carafe, and then of course your glasses and your silverware. And you remember me telling you about the QR code? They had some candles, so very nice ambiance. You can see down here, that's the little placard on the other side that has the QR code. When you sit down, you scan and you order your food, okay? Let's see what else you all are saying. I'm going to try and make sure I stay on top of this for Rodney. Condemnia says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's see. Ebony says, I drive a Honda. I'll use valet in a minute if I have to. Okay, y'all are not feeling shame in your middle class car game. I'm right. I love it. Miss MJ says, your car is worthy. Toss those keys and stress. You all are helping me to feel empowered. I don't know. I just thought ballet was for rich people. I don't know. But we got Mr. Option One and we got Brandon L. Jett, but they are rich anyway, right? Ebony says you're fancy, Mags. Aw, thank you. See how Rodney's picking on me. He says a Kia? Mama Mia. Yeah, I drive a Kia. Kias are made here in Georgia. I love my Kia. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Mona says, wait, the winery is at Pont City Market. I missed that. So again, I'll see if I can pull up a map, but I would say the robots, sorry. Alexa, stop. Let me mute y'all. Sorry, y'all. The robots are always listening. Okay, for those of you all who live in the city type area, I would say the distance is about 1 block. Those of you all who have been to City Winery in Atlanta, let me know what you think. So it's kind of like, you know how a mall comes to an area and then they build up all these like shopping centers around it. So think of that. So there's Pont City Market, and then about a block away, they have other shops, and City Winery is there. So since there's only street parking, excuse me, and they have venue where it could be packed like we were here, excuse me, they offer or they recommend if you don't want a valet and you don't want a street park, you can use the Pont City Market parking garage. So I was in that same area. Uh, what does Almadai say? I've seen a guy's BMW break down in the valet line. Oh, they're still going in. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so there's Maggie. Oh, goodness. All right. Let me just make sure. I thought I. Second. All right. Just making sure. Okay. All right. Good. Let us keep going. All right. So now, so we've sat down and you can see I'm in the middle and I'm looking at the stage. So now the band is coming out. You can see that the musicians are here starting to warm up. You all can see that we're packed in there. Now I'm going to say this. It was great, but it was warm. Now, because it's wintertime, I was dressed in like layers and very like insulated clothing. I had like a shawl and everything. I had to take all that off and kind of pull my sleeves up. We were downstairs in that basement and they had us like, packed in. It was fine after a while, but it was at capacity. All right. So just showing you all, everybody seated here. You can see some people are on their phones, ordering, and the staff will come through and bring the food as you order it. All right. I'm just checking the comments. You guys are laughing. Mona says, I like this. Grown folks. Thank you for saying that. I'm not going to say who, but there's a young person in our community I had told, because this was the same night as Mastermind. And I said, oh, I'm not going to make it. I've got tickets to Chanté Moore. They didn't know who that was. So I was having a little old lady moment. But yes, look, we've all been young once. And there was a time when we would turn up and, dance it out until, we were dripping with sweat. But I like a little bit, different environment, a little bit more refined. So yes, this was in an older crowd. Chelsea says, "Yes, Mona, y'all are ready for the grown folks." Oh my goodness. Rodney says, "We are all rich in spirit, so drive that Kia, Mama Mia." All right, let's keep going. All right, so just took another picture. Y'all know I'm always taking pictures. So yeah, we were pretty close to the stage. You can see here. They're tuning up and getting ready for the show. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. So I'm going to unmute. Oh, okay. So Chanté has come out and she is doing her thing. I'm going to play it again so you all can hear. She had on like a leather top. She had braids. She had shorts on, some platform heels, and some fishnet stockings. And she was working it. So let me give you guys sound. I'm going to mute myself so you don't have an echo. Again, apologies if I'm singing over top, okay? Let me take this back. Okay, so hopefully you all were able to hear. I know it was horrendous. It's not all like that, but I was excited. Y'all know I have an outburst. And she came through and she was just like, all right, you guys are going to help me sing. You know, she did this cute little thing about I don't have backup singers, so y'all are going to be the backup singers. And so I was like, I'm ready. Where have you been all my life? And she was like, here's your part. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. And I was like, easy enough. And then when the beat dropped, I was ready. Maybe that's why I don't go out much. Okay, let's carry on. Why don't we? So Shantae is killing it. Let me see. Make sure I give you guys. Let me see if I can go up to 720 so you can see a little bit better. Okay. So yes, Shantae is ready. She's feeling good, and I'm feeling good. Oh, oh! Ex church girl says that Kia Telluride is luxury. All right, let's go on. Let me make sure I give you guys a good video. All right, so what's happening here? So she's singing. We're going to see. I'm going to play it first with no sound. Let me know. Hopefully, you all can hear. But yes, she is doing her thing. She's working the stage. As you can see, no food has come out yet. We've placed our orders and we're just waiting. Waiter has come to check on us, asked for a recommendation, and he gave his recommendation. So Shantae is working it. We are grooving. You can see people are jamming. So people have kind of turned their seats to the stage. Shantae is doing her thing. And I'm feeling good. We're jamming. Jam on it. Jam on it. I'm going to unmute and let you all hear. Hopefully, I'm not singing again. Okay, apologies. I had another outburst. What does Brandon say? I reprogrammed his robot dot from to Lisa. Oh, I didn't know you could change the name. That's good to know. Okay, because when you're speaking, sometimes you say things and you don't know you're saying, and it just comes alive. Yes, Mona says, gotta love the bots. Thank you. Yes, Brandon, let me know how to do that this weekend. I appreciate that. Who do we have in the house? Monarch Travelers here. Hello, thank you so much for being here. All right. Yeah, see, y'all are telling me Kia has a luxury line. I'm feeling better already. So when I pull up in my luxury whip, whatever that means, it'll probably still be a Kia. I love my Kia. Y'all are still talking about the broke BMW. Oh my goodness. Mona says, what does Lead say? Forget those kids. Yes, exactly. Almadai says, I'm going to see Dave Hollister at the Nashville location. So you're going to City Winery soon. Wonderful. That'll be good. Y'all are laughing. Y'all are laughing. I'm enjoying myself. I've already given you the disclaimer. I didn't have outbursts in all of them, but let's move on. What did Rodney say? Yes, I was enjoying. Let me know. Is it loud? I hope it's not too loud. But yes, I was enjoying myself. Thank you. Let's carry on. Why don't we? All right. So she is. Is this the same one? Okay, so you saw that one. Let me mute and go to the next one. All right. So now the food has come out. So if you remember, there was a fried chicken sandwich on the menu, and I couldn't decide between the chicken sandwich and the duck quesadilla. And the lady across from me was like, "Ugh, don't get the duck quesadilla." I did, and it's not good. So I ordered the chicken sandwich. However, when I put my hand on the bun, it was like refrigerator cold. Now I know okay? For a concert, busy, you got a lot going on. You got people in the back just trying to do their best. The food flavor was good, but you could tell that it either had been sitting or it was not at temperature. Even I tried to take a bite and the chicken was cold, the bun was cold, and the fries were kind of lukewarm. If I'm going to eat this is just me, and have a cheap meal, I want it to be worth it. So I tried, I thought about just eating it anyway, but I'm like, no, I've been looking forward to Shantae since last September. I want to enjoy my food. So we've already talked about that, the proper etiquette, but I quietly got the waiter's attention and just said, I'm so sorry, but my food is cold. Immediately, he was like, let me take that out for you. Would you like something else? And I said, yes. May I have the duck quesadilla? And it was excellent. Okay. Yes, Kia is here in Georgia, halfway to Alabama. There's a Kia plant. It's been here for several years, brought a lot of jobs to the area. Absolutely. Okay, you all, this may be my last dining documentary. Mr. Option One is crying. Chelsea is in tears. Genesis is laughing at me. Y'all, Church girl says that's what you do at a concert. Enjoy yourself. Treat yourself. All right, let's carry on. So I told you about the burger. So this was the chicken sandwich. So you can see the bun. I'm expecting that cheese to be melted. So this is an actual burger next to me. This is, excuse me, my plate. And the cheese was at attention, the onion, and you can see the chicken here. It was cooked to a crisp. I want a juicy, moist. This was not that. So I did send it back. Let's carry on. All right. I'm just going to give y'all sound. Okay. Okay, so she's about to do old school love, nothing really there. This is when I was struggling with the food, but I've already shared with y'all the chicken sandwich left more to be desired. Um, you can tell. Big old pieces of onion, chicken was hard, the cheese was at attention. So for me, the temperature was unacceptable. So I did send it back. But you all can see, I think we got a good picture of the QR code right there. So you all can see the little placard. And again, each table has their own QR code because you want to make sure the food comes to you and to not somebody else. All right, so let's see what's happening here. Okay, I'm still struggling with the chicken sandwich. I have my wine, and now she's singing some more. So let's hear what's going on here. All right, so you all heard her. I don't think I had an outburst on that one. So I'm deciding whether to send it back. You already know. Rodney says, is there a Nana sighting? No, mom did not come out to see Chanté Moore. Um, I think it was kind of cold, not rainy. No, this is not mom's jam. But yes, we have had lots of events where Nana goes, and I'm sure there will be plenty more. Mr. Option One says, Maggie was ready, ready. All are making fun of me. Let's continue. All right. I think this was in my, okay. I don't know why this is small like that. I think I had two different phones. So I'm going to unmute so you all can hear. Hopefully, I don't have another outburst. But now I'm feeling good. Waiter came to check on me, didn't like my food. He immediately took it off. So I'm enjoying my wine and having a good time. Let's listen to the beautiful Shantae and not Maggie. So you all can see, here comes my duck quesadilla. All right. If you saw the reel, then you've already seen this. All right. Okay, apparently I'm still having outbursts, but you understand I was excited. Shantae was singing. And so as you can see, oh, there's the QR code. Y'all can see it as I'm dancing around the table here and trying to hold the phone, and there's the waiter bringing the food. And so he brings me my duck quesadilla, much better portion for me. So we're going to take a look at that duck quesadilla. So I was happy. I was feeling good. I had my wine in the beautiful city winery glass. There's that QR code. So yes, I was having a good time. Okay. Y'all are laughing. What does Chelsea say? Mona, that was me on this past Friday. Wait, see, Chelsea, you were singing too. Exactly. Exactly. You feel me? Ex church girl says these are one time opportunities to sing. Now, in my head, Chanté and we were locked in. She said she didn't have backup. That's what I'm here for. I thought you'd never ask. Y'all are laughing. Y'all are laughing at me. Yes, I hope you all like the live stream. I'm trying to give you the experience. What is Ebony said? You did that at a beret show in London. It was hilarious, but you had a great time. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you guys, let's carry on. Man, tough crowd. Okay. Did I get another picture? Okay, I took a flash. All right, so you all saw the chicken sandwich. I didn't like it for temperature reasons. And honestly, it was a lot. Big old bun, um, and all those fries. I want to enjoy myself, but still, I don't eat like that much quantity anymore and not feel uncomfortable. So they took the chicken sandwich off, and this was the duck quesadilla. I loved it. So this is a spinach tortilla, or at least it's supposed to be. It looks regular. Nice little parsley garnish. You can see here there is duck meat in the quesadilla. It's excellent. So if you kind of like that more like, I don't know how else to describe it, but like gamey, like a more like rich poultry flavor. So this was, think of a chicken quesadilla, but a stronger flavor. There was a cranberry relish. So instead of salsa or pico, there was cranberry on the side, which is a really good flavor combination. If you're thinking like turkey and cranberry, think of that kind of like a Thanksgiving flavor in a quesadilla with goat's cheese instead of Mexican blend cheese. And then the sour cream drizzle on the top had lime infused in it. So very strong flavors. I loved it. This was excellent. I did pick it up with my hands and eat it. And actually, I don't know if that's proper etiquette, but if you are served finger food like burger and fries, you are absolutely supposed to use your hands. It's only poor etiquette if you eat table food with your hands. But yes, this is what was brought out to me. It was warm, it was delicious, and I was very happy. So now I got my wine, I got my duck quesadilla. Shantae and I are singing together. What could be better? All right. Rodney says he loves the energy in the room. That's what I'm talking about. We were just grown folks having a good time. All right. What else did I do? And I'm muted. So you all can see I'm getting ready to get into my quesadilla. Shantae did her hits, but then just like any other great singer, she also did some other classics. She's singing Cruisin'. Y'all heard me singing with her. There was like some Tevin Campbell. There was a lot of it. It was just a good time. Lisa says, yes, that's your song too. Absolutely. Genesis says, that's right, Maggie. Enjoy yourself. Y'all see I don't get out much. We got Black Panther in the house, Black Panther 11. Maybe you've been here before, but if not, welcome. If so, welcome back. He says, hi, Maggie, have a great time. I'm going to see Chanté Moore in April. You will love it. She puts on a great show. Yes, y'all are ready for my luxury whip, Maggie's hip. Oh, yeah, y'all know I ain't never been cool. Y'all know you don't come to my channel for the cool, okay? This is not that. My luxury Kia? Absolutely. In ballet. Oh, look at Black Panther. We got a stream sponsor already in the first. Coming through with the $10 super chat. Says, here's something for the collection plate. Have fun. Thank you so much. I'm going to put you in the ticker. You all, this is a labor of love for me. clearly, y'all know I'm not a professional, but I just try to enjoy life and share it with you. You can watch, like, share, comment, subscribe, and chat for free, and it helps the channel, and I appreciate that. But when you go above and beyond like this, it really, really touches me because y'all hear me acting a fool, but you keep coming back, so I'm glad that I'm bringing some value. Black Panther 11, $10. I appreciate that. I didn't find $10 on the road today. So you are the stream sponsor. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. All right, what else are y'all saying? And we're going to keep going on. Uh, oh, yeah, Shantae did get married recently. Yes. She closed down the show with Shantae's Got a Man. She must have been thinking about Lisa. Absolutely. What does Lisa say? Let them laugh. We're going to turn up in San Diego. Yes, Lisa's going to be there. Several of us are going to be at the lead attorney meetup. I cannot wait. It's going to be fun. And for those of you all who are unable to come, if you like these type of dining documentaries, anytime I go outside of the kitchen, I always take pictures of what I'm eating and share with you all. So I will absolutely do a dining documentary of our meetup. I will not include Brandon L. Jett out of respect. I'm not going to be taking pictures of the people, but you all can see here, I never really focus on the people. You may get the back of somebody's head, but I never call out people or tag people. This is just so you all can enjoy the experience and enjoy the singing, not mine. Yes, thank you so much. And for those of you all who are not able to attend, lead attorney has said he's going to do a couple more this year. There's going to be a Las Vegas meetup. There's going to be a Colorado, like a Denver meetup. So as long as I'm able, I will be happy to go. I also did a dining documentary of his first meetup last year, about this time last year here in Atlanta. It's on my channel. It's called Dinner at Fogo with the lead attorney. I asked his permission to document everything, and it's one of my top watched videos, so you all can take a look. Let us continue. Okay, so there's Maggie having a good time. Did I give you all good quality on that one? Yeah, see, it just goes down to low quality. I don't know if that affects the sound, but I'll give it to you one more time. Okay, so let's continue. All right. So I'm happy. I'm having a good time. Got my wine, ready to enjoy the singing. All right. So let's see what else we got here. I was talking without. Oh, y'all, it's taking me back. It's taking me back. Sorry, I was muted. I don't even know what I was saying. It probably wasn't important, but I just want to make sure that I don't double over the sound. But yeah, Shantae was doing her thing. Sorry, y'all. I know. I just noticed I was muted. I don't even know what I was saying. Will it come back to me? Oh, the cheese at attention. Yes. Y'all know I want my if I'm gonna have cheese on a chicken sandwich or a burger or anything, I want it melted down from the heat. I don't want it just you just took it out of the fridge and slapped it on there cold. That's why I sent it back. Hmm. All right. What does Lisa say? I saw your clips and I was like, I would be see, y'all are clowning me, but you would be doing it too. Lisa says, I saw your clips and I was like, I would be up singing too, like karaoke. Now, y'all know I have outbursts, but you can take Maggie places. I stayed seated and I only sang when she was singing. We did have a couple, I won't call them hecklers, but you know how people get a little and they start like, anybody ask you that? There was a couple of those, but she's such a lady. She handled everything wonderfully. Y'all don't encourage me. Black Panther said, ooh, sing, Maggie. I'm not going to sing. I'm going to let you hear Chanté one more time. I hope I didn't sing. You don't want to hear me. Mm-mm. But she, I just, okay, let me do this for me. One more time, Miss Chanté Moore, okay? Let's just, yes, absolutely. Sorry, y'all, I was having a moment. Let's carry on. Ebony is laughing. Don't encourage me, y'all. It don't take much. Okay, let's keep going. What else happened? All right, let me make sure you get the. Y'all, I am actually quite embarrassed now. Don't take me anywhere. But yes, she still hits all of her high notes, that whistle register. Y'all can see she was feeling it. I was feeling it. We were one. It was me and Shantae. Y'all didn't know? What does Brandon say? If Smokey Robinson pop out, we did have a surprise. It wasn't Smokey, but let me keep going. All right. Oh, never let go. 'Cause in my heart, you're everything that I need to survive. You keep me so alive. Your love so precious. You're like a diamond in the rain that drops on the window pane. Your love so precious. Nothing in the world could ever take me away. Be afraid of this love. Never let go. 'Cause in my heart, you're everything that I need to survive. You keep me so alive. Sorry, y'all. I'm having moments. Like I'm barely keeping it together. I was struggling. So there was a part of the show where she was taking requests and she would just sing her songs from her album a cappella. She is squat down in these platform heels at 55. Y'all, if it were me down there, you just have to leave. down there. But she's singing and she is impeccable. Impeccable. Who do we have here? Snuggles, we haven't seen you in a while. Y'all know Snuggles, and we love Snuggles. Come through. There's the link for you. Snuggles, I started pinning it to the chat so you can always come through. So Snuggles is here to listen and learn. Y'all are laughing at Brandon. Mona's laughing. Yes, Snuggles is always welcome here. Always welcome. All right, what else happened? Oh.
You broke my heart, and now I know for sure you're not the man. Get your wine, girl. You're not the man I thought you was. Compromise myself enough. Now it's time to stop living this life now. Don't follow me home. Stop ringing my phone. Just leave me alone. I wish you well. Right now, I'm just bitter. Say, why did you come into my life? You didn't plan to do me right. Just can't take this anymore. You broke my heart, and now I know for sure you're not the man. Get your wine, girl.
Y'all, I didn't even realize it repeated. When I tell you I was having a moment, I was there. It was me and Chanté. Y'all, it was so good. Acapella. You can see the musicians in the back. She's taking requests. She's just singing it, no background, nailing it. What does Almond Eye say? You can hear me singing in all my concert videos. Hello, exactly. I'm here to show you all what happened. We're going to talk food. We're going to talk experience, everything. This lady nailed it. Oh, Snuggle says time to get drunk. I don't get drunk. I'm a one and done. Maggie had a glass of wine with her duck quesadilla. It was excellent. I got their sweet red and I loved it. Yes, always got to be responsible. What does Rodney say? Soul to soul sisters. Exactly. We were soul to soul, Rodney. It was me and Chanté. Y'all didn't know you. Don't even get me started. Monarch is laughing at me. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Hello, Countess. Thank you for being here. I'm sharing my screen if you want to see any pictures and video on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. JT Coin Rings, thank you. Coming through $1.99. I appreciate that. I didn't find $2 today, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Lisa, she did ask for backup. She said it was just her and the band. She didn't have backup, so I did my duty for you all, okay? So you can hear it. Living Out Loud is cruising down memory lane. Yes, absolutely. Cruising. Okay, you didn't ask for that. Whew, having a moment, y'all. Let's keep going. All right, so I just tried to take some still pictures so you all could see. She looked incredible. She had her braids. She had like a leather top with like this belt. The ladies like this stuff. She had on some, shorts, but she had on stockings. She had on some fishnets and some nice heels. So we were seated, and she was up on stage, and she did an incredible job. So she looked fantastic. So you can see our beautiful sister Chanté Moore is singing. I felt like she was singing to me. As far as I'm concerned, she was singing to me. We were one. We were soul to soul sisters. Oh my gosh. So yeah, she looked incredible. If this is 55, I got some work to do. But y'all, I'm telling you, Chanté, incredible. Yes. Hello, J2. Hello, good evening. Yes. Thank you, Monarch, for telling us the specials that are coming. Poppy Blanco in the house. Hello, sir. Just got monetized. Black Panther says, yes, you're going to come to the Vegas meetup. Absolutely. So, yeah, this weekend is San Diego, and I will be there with bells on. So, you all can follow me on everything: Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I try to post, food related stuff, but you all will be able to see kind of what else I'm doing. All right. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's see.
I give you control tenderly. Whisper to me, I'm all you need. Finally, for all the things that you are to me and what you do. I want another day I will faithfully come home to. Take everything away from me, what sees me through. All of the world I know is true, nothing compares to you. Take me in your
Y'all don't understand. I'm over here like reliving this experience. So she's singing Candlelight in You All in You. You all know the song. She starts out a cappella and then someone joins her on stage. Oh my goodness. In my mind, this is me. I know I'm a mom. I know I'm just a home cooker. I know I'm not Chanté. But in that moment, she was singing my soundtrack, killing me softly, singing my life, all of that. I know. Okay, just let me have my moments. I'm old, y'all. All right, is this a video? Okay, just a picture. And then, somebody came out to join her on stage. Brandon, it wasn't Smokey Robinson. It was the one and only Keith Washington. He sang on the original with her, and then he came out to join her. So I took some pictures. She looks incredible. Let me see what I can get you all. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really getting lost in the moment. Thank you. Poppy is asking, where is this? So I saw Chanté Moore at City Winery, Atlanta. So the sign in the back, this is a restaurant, winery, and concert performance venue. They have 15 locations. We looked at that in the first hour. They're all over the US, but this is the Atlanta location, and this is Chanté Moore. I was jamming, y'all. Sorry. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, all right. Okay, Brandon, I don't know if you're still with us. So, yes, Keith Washington did come out in his bedazzled tuxedo and sing with Shantae. Oh, no audio? Which one? Were y'all not able to hear? Or was that me muted? Sorry, y'all. Unmute. Oh, I am way far back in the chat. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, y'all. I'm having a moment here. Let me get caught up. Rodney, forgive me. I know I'm going to get to the video. There's more. And hopefully you all are able to hear without me singing. Okay, I had went off on a tangent. You didn't miss anything. This was me just talking about the cheese at attention on my sandwich. That's what I was venting about. But thank you, Genesis, for the compliment. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Thank you, Black Panther. I love my scholars, y'all. Clearly, I'm no professional. I know sometimes when you play sound, it will echo back. And so I'm trying to mute myself so you all can hear the lovely Chanté and not me. So I just have to remember to unmute. Thank you all so much. Y'all are dying laughing at me. Sang, Chanté. That's what I was saying. Sang, Chanté. Sang. Okay. Yeah, she's beautiful and talented. Oh, yes. Genesis says you can take Maggie places. I will behave. I will behave. I just get excited, y'all. I never get out of character, but I do get excited. This is why I'm in elegance classes because I have to know what's appropriate. And so the first few songs I did sing along and then I tried to like beat it back and keep it within. So hopefully you all are able to hear. JT Coin Rings. Do I want to ask, are you talking about my voice or Shantae's voice? Okay, don't hurt my heart. Y'all said not Smokey Robinson. Y'all see, okay, I need to take myself down, but I'm over here feeling it. I am feeling it. Let's continue. Sorry, y'all. Oh, whew. Oh, here's a good one.
Hello, my love. Before the sun rises, after it goes down. I love you. I love you. I say it over and over. I love you. Hey, relax your mind. We can be free together. Take our time. 'Cause even through the tears, I'm waiting right here. We're going through some hard times. It will be it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright now. Everything.
I need a moment. Y'all don't understand. Whew. Everybody has a song. Everybody has an album. We all have that soundtrack. And I'm not going to say Shantae took me through some things, but I just remember going through walks. And this is how old I had a Walkman and I would listen to her CDs on my Walkman and I would go for walks and I just would look at the sky and y'all, incredible. Who do we have here? Marie Marie. Hello, everyone. I have a brief moment to chime in while I get loaded. Marie, our resident trucker, saving the day for us. The vibe I think we're back. I'm sorry, y'all. I have no idea what happened. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm here, y'all. I'm just going to go through the chat really quick. We're not done. Everything locked up on me. Let me just go back through the chat and see if I missed anything. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. I don't know what's going on with the chat. I think we're back. Let me try and share my screen, and I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh my Lord of mercy. Sorry, y'all. Oh, thank you, Marie Marie. I saw your comment, and I appreciate that. I hope that was a compliment. Let's just see. Okay. You love it. Thank you. Lisa says pause. Linda says, I love your excitement. Rodney says the lip sync battle featuring Maggie the substitute teacher. Oh God. Oh, Luke Hazley's in the house. Okay. All right. Y'all were with Chanté. Let's go back one more time and just listen.
Hello, my love. Before the sun rises, after it goes down. I love you. I love you. I say it over and over. I love you. Hey, relax your mind. We can be free together. Take our time. 'Cause even through the tears, I'm waiting right here. We're going through some hard times. It will be it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright now. Everything.
My goodness, y'all. Shantae. Okay, let's see what else we got. Sorry, y'all. I had a moment and everything locked up. One more time with the HD. Y'all, I am so glad I don't have a whistle register. That is all you would hear. Yes, incredible. Incredible. All right, let's see what else we got. I have no words. Y'all, my heart rate is actually elevated right now. Did I give y'all the HD experience? No, I did not. Okay, this one wasn't in HD. I was between multiple phones, y'all. That's how she closed the show. Let me see if there was anything else. Oh, I'll show you guys the dessert and whatnot. But let me just y'all don't encourage me. Genesis, take it home, Maggie. Y'all can see I was feeling it. I was really feeling it. Oh, oh, Miss MJ, yes. Thank you all for liking the struggle stream. I appreciate it. Lisa is still singing, y'all. Who do we have here? My first time seeing you here, Imani. Thank you. She says, sang, Miss Shante. Sang. Absolutely. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Yes, yes. Now, Genesis says, was that the side eye? I don't know. We'll go back and look. Were you talking about, did Shante give someone the side eye? Now, someone mentioned, did you notice that she closed the show with Shantae's Got a Man at Home? I'm not gonna say anything. Y'all can look at the audience. It was great. But when the show ended, and I'll go play that clip one more time because it was so good. There was no encore. There was no opening act and no encore. She did her set. It was great. But what happened is I never got my dessert. I ordered the chocolate budino. And so who I was with was like, oh, we can just have them take it off. I was like, we cannot. This is for research purposes. My scholars need to know. I had a glass of wine, no appetizer, wanted one, greedy, but I didn't. And then I had the duck quesadilla. And I thought maybe there would be like an intermission or something and they would bring the um, dessert. But after the show ended, the lights came on and people started getting up. And I was like, wait a minute, I got to have my chocolate. So we're going to go back and we are going to, oh, thank you so much, Brandon. We're going to go back and listen to Shantae's Got a Man. And I'm going to look for the side eye. Then I'll show you all the dessert. I think it's in here. So Brandon can see it. This is the chocolate dessert, but I am going to go back. So you can see I quietly told the waiter we didn't get dessert. Can you send it to go? And they came out with the glass, and it was like a chocolate pudding with whipped cream and chocolate chips. It was good, very rich. I shouldn't have eaten all of it, but I did. And they actually said you can take the glass and the spoon. So I did for a memento. Very nice servingware. But this at the front, as you're exiting, this is where they were doing the wine tasting. So when you came in, before you were seated, they were handing out at the beginning of the show glasses or, little samples of their house sweet white. So that, excuse me, that is the dessert. So I did get a good picture of it. Yeah. All right. But I'm going to go back and look for the side eye with Miss Shantae. And that is it, you all. That's how she closed out the show. So. Y'all, I was feeling that. Yes, she sang that. She really sang that. I think that is the end, the chocolate dessert. So you all can see when the lights came up, I got my chocolate dessert to go. And yes, Genesis noticed. Yep, that is the last page. Genesis noticed that I have another spoon in my collection. Yes, it's a beautiful soup spoon. So you all can see I had an incredible time. Clearly, Chanté and I need to go on the road together. But yes, it was at City Winery, and there's a Maggie with the wine. There is our beautiful Chanté Moore singing. So, oh, I felt like I just enjoyed it all over again. Thank you all for sticking through with the technical difficulties. I really, really appreciate you. And what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to put my pictures and video over on the Patreon. So let me explain. I know Luke Hazley's in the house. Thank you so much for being here. This is what I wanted to share with you all tonight. Again, we looked at the City Winery. There are 15 locations in the U.S., maybe one close to you. I went to the Atlanta location. This was my first time going, and so I'm very grateful. I had a wonderful time. The food and service was good. The performance was excellent. My only complaints, my original order, the temperature was cold on the food, so they made that right. And we were pretty packed in there, but she is performing tonight, and again, I believe tomorrow. So speaking of tomorrow, oh yes, let me give you all the link to the Patreon and let me explain it. Teachable Moments with Maggie, this is my Patreon, and we are having our first Elegance Club meeting because clearly I need it tomorrow. It is free and it is open to anyone. If you're a lady, if you have little ladies, or you like ladies, you are welcome here. I've shared with you all just kind of in passing some of the work that I've done in the classes that I've taken in etiquette and elegance, some of the stuff that I had to learn to get better. And we talked about this in my collab with Luke Casey. It was excellent, in my opinion. You can go over there and watch the replay. And I announced in that live stream, I have a second channel. So Maggie, the substitute teacher, is not going anywhere. I will be here for you all. Anything food related will always be on Maggie, the substitute teacher, and I will still stream for you every day. If you're new here, usually 80-90% of the time I'm cooking in the kitchen. But every once in a while, when I have an outing like this, I like to share it with you all. We'll be calling them our dining documentaries. So you all like my play-by-play, my recap, so you can kind of feel like you've been there with me. And I will be doing it for the meetup this weekend. So anything that is not food related will be going on my second channel. I have a second YouTube channel, Teachable Moments with Maggie, but the Elegance Club will not be on YouTube. I want to keep that offline. It's open to anyone. You can cam up or not. It'll be like a Zoom meeting. I will come prepared with a lesson to share of what I've learned. We'll do some case studies, and then we can do Q&A, any questions that you all have, like taking things to go, who orders in a restaurant, all of that stuff. I'm happy to share. We can learn together. So for the Patreon, it is free. I have a public wall, if you will, where I'm posting different things there, like clips of the Luke Hazley video, anything like that. But when I try to set up my Patreon at a zero amount, the minimum is $1. So there's going to be additional content like the replays of our meetings. If you can catch it live, you can listen in for free. But there's going to be other content that I'm going to put behind the paywall, and it's $1 per month. So this is not about monetizing per se, but I definitely have a heart to share what I've learned, but I only want it to be the people that are interested and the people that want to come seek it out. So Teachable Moments with Maggie is going to be your non-food related content, and then the stuff, our Elegance Club and everything will be on the Patreon. So just wanted to explain that, you all. So yeah, tomorrow I will be cooking. I'll be cooking around 5 Eastern. And then after that, take a quick break, and then we will have our first Elegance Club meeting. It is 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 Pacific. And again, all are welcome. The details are on the Patreon. So you can go to the Patreon and save it, the link and time and date in your calendar. But I just want to make sure that I keep them separate. All right. So Genesis is over there on Teachable Moments. Yes, absolutely. If there's anything like this, any of these experiences that are like part food but part other stuff, I'll put it on both channels. If it's only food related, it'll be on Maggie the Substitute Teacher. And if it's personal development, soft skills, etiquette, elegance, any of that stuff, it'll be on the other venues. All right. Well, I had so much fun. Sorry for the technical difficulty. I don't know what happened, you all. It's just me at home. Um, I've got so much good stuff planned. I wish I could share with you all, but the details aren't final. But I got a lot of exciting collabs coming up. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for liking the live stream. Thank you for supporting, sharing, commenting. Please consider subscribing if you like what I'm doing. I do live stream for you every day. I'll be making dinner tomorrow around 5 p.m. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to make. And if you are interested in monetizing your passions, you can check out my course. I do have a course on how I got monetized so quickly. I was monetized in 4 months, and it usually takes a year. You can preview it for free. Cost is $50, and you have lifetime access. I've gotten really good feedback on it. So I'm going to let you all have your evening, and I'm going to play Chanté and blast and just enjoy myself. So Instagram, thank you so much. Class is dismissed. And everyone else, I will see you tomorrow. So Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, class is dismissed. Thank you all so much for being